Whammy Grammy, Tyler.
Whammy Grammy, Alex.
I like that you always dance to the jingle at the start, even though it's not playing in real life.
I feel like this is the first time I've danced.
That is not true, and we'll cut back to some of the old ones.
Whammy Grammy, Doyle. I might be moving. Gyrating.
Told ya.
I think those were just ticks. I don't think that was dancing.
All right.
I danced last week, but it was a special occasion.
What was last week?
I was playing a, Nels Gnarls Barkley banger as we came on. And
yeah, I think...
Cue segue?
Well, I think we should start this episode off with a quick... I'm just going to speak for myself at first, a quick apology to Redhead Steve and Gnarls Rosen, who, similarly to Gavin Kish, we decided it would be funny to talk about them and, do maybe a little bit of trolling. One thing leads to another. They're watching. So, no hard feelings. We're just making jokes and, keep making music and skating and doing your thing.
I would say very light trolling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I watched last week's episode.
We definitely don't actually want any children to get kidnapped. So.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay. Medium trolling. Alex, can you give a little context to our conversation right now, by the way?
Yeah, well, basically, as of just the last few hours, Gnarls Rosen decided to somehow found our show, gave it a watch, shared it on their Insta, followed the whole crew here. Redhead Steve subscribed to our channel, so chances are they'll be getting some type of notifications when this one goes live and whatnot. So that's that.
Yeah, Nels posted like 3 stories about various episodes, including Let's Go at Friend Section. This show is too funny. 4 flames. At Tyler Gertz, at Alex Doyle, at Willie Biggs. 4 more flames. Link in their bio. That was one post. Another one, at Tyler Gertz and at Alex Doyle, are too funny. Crying face. Tune into the Friend Section on YouTube. Link in their bio. 4 more flames. And a third one, at the Friend Section, Summer Fire from Alex Doyle and at Tyler Gertz and more. 1 flame, but it was a bigger flame. So, yep. Yeah, a lot of love there. Arguably more coming back at us than we gave, but...
they've made a fan out of me with how well they've taken this. So
I tend to agree, and I can't
can
wait to talk to Josh and hear how fucking jealous he is. Because he's been a Gnarls man since day one.
Yeah, and I couldn't help but immediately reach out to both Josh and Kieran and let them know the news as soon as I saw the notification. Even before I mentioned it to you, honestly.
When you had mentioned it, I had just seen that on my phone. It was basically convulsing and about to holler at you.
Yeah, it was an exciting afternoon to say the least.
Oh, I would say so. Now you followed up with a couple of these cold units here, and that's a pretty perfect little Friday afternoon.
Yeah, what's the plan for the evening?
Go out, hang out with my friend Evan on his birthday.
Classic birthday episode once again. Happy birthday,
Classic.
Evan.
Happy birthday, Evan.
All right, favorite thing you've ever seen Evan do? Let's hear it.
Heel flip.
Good choice.
No, I liked when he half cab flipped TA 100 years ago. He just did it really well, and it really made a loud slapping sound when he caught it. Plus, in the long lens, I'm shirtless, and my calves are just shredded, bro.
Yeah, so your favorite thing that Evan's done is because your calves are shredded?
No, I just had to mention that because if we played the clip of it long lens, I'm filming and I'm just looking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's a great choice, both the heel flip and the half cab flip. But I'm gonna have to go. I know you didn't ask me what mine was.
I would have.
Yeah, I just decided I need to get it out as fast as I can because of how excited I get when I think about it. But it's obviously when it was my birthday and he flipped backwards over that weird statue-y thing by the fork.
It's all our favorite. Can you play it 2 times right here, please?
Oh, it's been playing nonstop. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, it's been looping him going for a loop. Oh my god, he went again. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I feel like maybe we've actually referenced that on here before and shown it, but
how could we not?
I can't believe how many times it's played.
What is that like? That's almost 13 teen. Wow. Okay.
We'll stop playing that now. But yeah. That was what an iconic clip.
That was iconic. Happy birthday, Evan.
Boy. Happy birthday, Evan.
And since it comes out on Sunday, you know whose birthday was yesterday?
You?
Yeah, fucking mine, asshole.
Yeah, so did you complete your 35 things at 35 or whatever?
Not even close.
Did you make it halfway, you think?
Oh, no. I made it to like 7 years old. Like if I was 7, I could have accomplished some. So didn't get the old snowboard backflip, unfortunately.
What's
go to make it strapped in.
So is that just over now?
No, I'll make another list, sure.
Like 36 at 36 or something? Or just more, classic bucket list style? You know, you're getting up there in numbers.
It's all bucket list at this point, buddy.
It's like, but more like the movie bucket list where it's about like old motherfuckers because you're up there as far as old goes.
I do feel like when we're hanging out, I'm like the Morgan Freeman of the crew for sure.
Yeah. And I'm like, is it Jack Nicholson that's in that movie too?
It is.
Yeah, but the whole idea was that you're both of them because you're so old, and I'm like Tom Hanks in Big, but like at the start when he's like 10, not even.
No, you're like the kid. I would guess it was Haley Joel Osment, but maybe he was too old then. You're whoever the kid in that movie was, and he has to hang out with these old fucks while they just talk all sorts of shit.
I don't think I actually ever watched it.
Neither did I, but I gathered enough from the trailers and.
I just assumed it was just them two in the whole movie. That was it.
No, there's a child involved. Makes it that much more heartbreaking that they both die before they finish their bucket lists.
Is that spoiler alert for the end?
I said I haven't seen it. I'm just guessing. Because similar to my bucket list that's going on, I will die before I accomplish all of it.
Yeah. So
you think I'm going to backflip a snowboard before I,
What other things?
Kick the bucket?
Is there anything else that comes to mind that was on there that you think was maybe you were thinking a little,
I can't remember everything is on it. Ride a horse was on there. I didn't ride a horse even at all. No. I don't know. I don't want.
Yeah, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I tend to agree. That's why I have it tattooed here. Smoke weed was on there, and I don't think I did that.
So you did that? Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't do it right.
And also wanted to it on the show. You did it at my house. I'd say you smoked weed. I don't know. Well, you vaporized it. I don't know if it counts as smoking.
Sorry, I wanted to smoke it sobes.
Oh, right. Well, you could go do that today or tomorrow. Or wait, not tomorrow. I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot literally what fuels this show. No, that's it. I would have liked to ride the horse. There were some other things probably.
That was it. That's the only thing on the list that you wish you could have got out of the way is ride the horse.
And I even actually got offered Morgan, this woman who skates in Winnipeg, said she has a horse and she offered, and I just haven't taken her up on it yet.
So it sounds like you didn't really take your bucket list very seriously, because
no, if I had to guess, which I guess it wouldn't be a guess, if I had to say truthfully, no, I instantly forgot about it and didn't even give it a second thought.
Well, this show started as a bucket list thing.
Right, this was on it. I crossed that one off.
Yeah.
Done deal. It was due one episode of a podcast at least. So how many have we done now?
Well, you haven't done one episode, and it's also not a podcast.
I did it.
You starred in it.
There was about 7 episodes that were a podcast. What are you talking about? So, I impregnate you. You're carrying the baby, but we're not pregnant. What are you trying to say?
Yeah,
that's like the exact same thing.
I know, and I'm saying, I think that the dad shouldn't say that he's pregnant.
Have you seen Junior?
No.
Neither
That's their
have I.
age talking again. Oh, never mind.
I never saw it.
Oh, you were too old when it came out. I was too young, you were too old.
I was more of a Twins guy for sure. Twins is awesome. They're putting out a new one where Tracy Morgan is the long lost triplet. which doesn't make any sense because he's like 20 years younger than Danny DeVito and Arnold. But
interesting. Maybe they'll figure it out somehow.
It was supposed to be Eddie Murphy, but I guess he dropped out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
So, saw some verification on the old YouTube about Cole spin all sorts of shit that you did a double frontside flip.
Yeah, and Evan had some weird typo in his, but he reached out separately via text just to let me know, to clarify that he did, in fact, not see yours.
Why did you say it in such a weird way that he did, in fact, not see it?
Because I thought it sounded cool to talk like that.
Yeah, he had to explain to me in person that he accidentally commented in a way that made it sound like he did see me when he did, but...
I had a feeling he meant he didn't see you do it. And then he texted me to let me know that he did, in fact, not see it.
He saw it, but I think he's just being a jerk.
I think, there's no proof. So, both Cole and Everett said that they saw mine. And they, haven't forgot or whatever. Maybe Evan somehow forgot, but I don't think so. So... either way, it's good that we know that you're a liar, as a fact. I'm
not a liar. It's more of a truth teller. Now, I'm never going to do another one because that would be the worst experience of my life. But I did one.
I don't think you did, but that's fine.
Okay, that's fair. On my birthday eve, you're going to call me a fucking liar.
Yeah, well, we have proof that you are, so I'm not just calling you that.
I can still call out. Get Pat's opinion, but there's fucking no way in a million years he would remember. And if he did, he would not give a shit.
Mm. Yeah. So the other episode, a couple episodes ago, when we were talking about that monster drone thing, and you said it makes you feel sick to watch it. Remember that?
Yep. Yeah, if you want to get sick while watching a skate video, I would recommend that one if you've not watched it.
So Kieran was out of town, so he missed a bunch of episodes in a row.
Yeah, they don't have the internet in whatever town he's in.
Well, he just was busy. Why would you be on vacation watching this? Anyways, so he gets home and he's been catching up today after last night going out and getting absolutely nailed to the cross torched. So he woke up with a bit of an upset stomach anyways. He was doing a little bit of vomiting.
Stomach ache?
Yeah, too much soda pop, if you know what I mean.
I do.
And... decided, today would be a good day to catch up, hungover, whatever. Gets to that part in the episode, and it literally made him vomit.
Oh, if this show can do one thing, it's make Kieran vomit.
Yeah, and so at least we know you have told at least one thing that's true on the show, that footage makes you feel sick, and we have proof. Well, I didn't actually see the vomit itself, but I believe Kieran.
Holy fuck! I hope he didn't watch our, Jeff One song review. Then go 2 for 2 on the vomiting. I bet.
I think he has gotten there. Yeah, he was sending me some feedback on what he thought. He didn't even know that Jeff One had gone pro.
This guy, where was he on vacation? Under a fucking rock?
Exactly. But at least he
doesn't get the Vow newsletter, obviously.
Yeah.
Where was he? Montreal.
Yep.
Right on. Do you think he blipped up?
I can almost guarantee he did.
Right on. Way to go, Kieran. Agree? I would agree. I saw some blips on the internet, so if he's putting them out, bet he's holding on to some. Good work on those blips, Kieran. Haven't seen them yet, but really excited. Really holding out hope that they're going to be just...
Yeah, like that. I haven't seen them either, but I can just tell you that kicky was so popped. That back tail you did was nice.
What about the kicky to back tail?
Yeah, I'm sure there's one of those involved somewhere too. Maybe we'll even see like a classic backside flip, maybe switch it up, give a gap the old Hardy or something.
Actually, that's a young Kieran move.
I did see an actual leak of a certain backside flip that was quite nice.
They'll remain nameless.
You'll know what I'm talking about, and maybe a couple other people, but other than that, that's it.
Right on. Good work, Kieran. I hear. Speaking of Kieran, let's flip the script to the Kieran of the South, as we all call him, Braydon Szafranski.
Yes.
How'd you like his part?
Like isn't a word that I would use to describe my feel. I'm scared now. Is Braydon Szafranski gonna fucking subscribe and like hear us talking shit on him, like everyone else that we seem to talk shit on?
If we can't talk a little bit of shit, throw a little jive out there, then I'm gonna unplug right now in this show.
Yeah, I actually, you know, as we do, we take notes about things we watch, you know, things that we could speak about afterwards. There was nothing. I didn't write anything down about it.
Okay, well, what about the fucking, from the first note, the biggest thing? You think you can use Macnow's song and no one's gonna fucking say shit about it?
I didn't.
RDS FSU, I just want you. Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that one slapped me across the face.
I'm not the best. Yeah, I'm not the best with remembering songs. But,
yeah, it's not like you run an account solely dedicated to old Canadian skate parts or anything.
Yeah, I don't. So, I don't know.
Anyway, it was Macnow's RDS FSU video ending part song that was funny then and especially insane to use now.
Yeah, I assume there was some connection with what's her face and him being friends. Ozzy's
Sharon Osbourne?
daughter. The daughter, not the
Kelly?
The wife. Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, but Kelly didn't sing the song.
I know, but there's probably some connection there. He was probably on the show at some point.
I mean, if Dill skated to it, that'd make more sense, but...
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I thought it was interesting to think, you know, it's been several years since his last part, and then this one comes out that's obviously filmed over a very long time. Like, do you think that this is the last one, or do you think we'll see another?
No, I would hope this is the last one.
You hope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember, but this one I think it was called like SZA, like Za or Sa. I think his last part was called that also. I feel like.
Was it?
Probably not. Someone's gonna tell me it wasn't.
That would have been like a super, super easy thing to just quickly Google right before. But
yeah, that shows how much I give a shit about this part. Also, while we're talking about how much we don't give a shit about it, if I did have to watch another one, I would much rather not see Braydon Szafranski in a ditch.
No?
No, it doesn't really go well.
Yeah, honestly, it was just kind of in one eye out the other with that part for me. So
I mean, I like his...
he did a
Manny Shifty? Is that what you're going to say?
No, he, similarly, though, I think it was just before that, he does a shifty flip over a pole. But
like beside a pole?
I think we're going to need Bill's opinion on whether or not he made it over the pole on that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of questionable calls there. Is it over the pole? Is it a shifty flip? You know, there's a lot going on. I think he actually frontside overcrooked over it.
Probably, yeah.
Right on. Okay, moving right along.
To what?
Oh, I just didn't want to talk about him anymore. I had a great Thrasher ad fed to me today. If you can pull it up. It's called Super Cool Skate Shoes, I think I labeled it. Yes. It's just like some shoes that I think are good looking that would be good to skate in that I was confused by.
Yeah.
Like, why?
People probably buy them. There probably is a market for it.
Like,
I don't think it's for us.
Bucket hat kids are nose blunting. It's a hiking boot.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's probably very good for skating, but it's probably equally as good board feel as those links or whatever they are that are next to them.
Probably, but you don't get the credit of like... Yeah, but you don't get the credit of those dudes who skate in Timbos. Because at least those are more obviously like, oh, those are crazy looking.
Yeah, but also, I'm also pretty sure... You know, I did just say that there was a market for these, but I might take it back and say the only people skating them are guys like this who, you know, got them for free. Like, I don't think many people would go out of their way to purchase those for skating. But it looks cool. I don't know. It's a cool looking photo.
Right on. Well, who do you know at DC who can send you some?
I would, if I wanted them, I'd just buy them. I think that's the easier thing these days. You know,
I bet you they run like $170.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to know that I almost spent more than that on some Globe shoes, would you then?
Well, I mean, those are antiques, collector's items.
No, new Globes. They just don't ship to Canada, so you gotta go think outside the box a little.
Like the new, like the Austin Gillette squad?
Yeah, it's the Sammy Montano colorway of those basically mid-top Chet 4s that I wanted to get as a joke, but like you can't get them into Canada without paying a pretty penny. And
so you were going to ship them and then go over the border to get them?
Oh, you like get them like from eBay and pay extra shipping, or get them from some shop in the States, but you can't. There's no Globe Canada website that has a shop link there, and also pretty sure no shops here are going to carry those. But if you want, I can keep trying to explain it, but I thought it was pretty straightforward.
No, this is the worst thing that's ever happened on this show.
Yeah. I don't know why you would assume
Right
that
on.
I would drive across the border, even though you can't drive across the border right now to pick something up. But yeah.
I don't know. When by the time this comes out, maybe you can.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Equally confusing and upsetting. I saw a clip right before the show of a dude at your plaza there in Vancouver doing a varial flip to tail slide, 360 shove it to fakie.
I saw that too. Liked it a lot.
Okay. Why did he do that, you think?
I don't know. It's the same reason I do a triple varial flip. You know, you do varial flip, and then you're like, what can I do that's better? Double varial flip. What can I do that's better? Triple varial flip. So he probably had the shove tails, and then he was like, what can I do that's better? Add a flip. What can I do that's better? Add a shove out. What can I do that's better? Double shove out. Take her to
get to that
fakie.
point, I feel like there are 2 sets of hands worth of variations of that trick before you could even get to that point. Like, did he do big spin out, big spin to regs, shove, like...
Probably.
Wow. Do you know that cat?
Yeah.
What's his name? Huey Lewis? I think it was Huey something.
Not sure. No, I don't know him, but I'm a fan of the
Seems
flip.
to run the fakie hard flip because I had to do a little research after that.
You researched that, but you didn't research Braydon Szafranski's old part name?
No, I didn't know I was going to bring that up.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway. Oh, I sent you a couple more clips. I know it was last week's or 2 weeks ago's challenge, the Spanky challenge, but I did I think a slightly better one, although it is slappy, but I think it's more true to Spanky.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. In my brain, we were there and I was like, oh, this kind of works. And I thought I was going to do it cooler and it just looked like shit. So I was like, oh,
That was pretty.
like,
I thought that
I
was
guess
pretty
it's
cool.
accidentally that challenge.
Yeah.
No, in my
Well,
head
how
I was
would you
like,
do
oh,
it
you'll
cooler?
ollie out. You'd like ollie out and stuff, or like get a better slide. But it just, I don't know. It was kind of not fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume it'd be fun. Should we also watch Tyler Birthday Tricks, whatever this is?
Oh yeah, because by whenever this comes out, I'll put this out, and this is why we
Okay.
couldn't record yesterday. Why I couldn't make it home on time.
Gotcha. Let's see what this is.
Mm-hmm. Me just being
Very
a killer.
technical.
Thanks. I mean, you know that about me though. I'm very tech. I find a tall manny and I just shred it.
Why are you waiting to put this out for your birthday?
I don't know. Because
Wow.
it's fun to like try to skate on your birthday or something. I just like to do something, and it's supposed to.
It's fun to
What?
skate on your birthday, but this is from before, but you're waiting to post it to make it look like...
Can I
it's on your
finish?
birthday.
No, it's because it's supposed to like just torrential downpour all weekend. So this was like the 7th. My birthday's the 9th, and I was like, oh, I'll just try this.
Well, that impressed me, all of it.
Thanks, Alex. You know me, 2-wheeling Gertz, they call me.
What was the hardest one of those 3?
They were all first try. No, the fakie flip, fakie man took for fucking hours.
Hours.
Yeah, actual hours for sure.
Damn. Makes sense.
Mhm.
I've never done any kind of fakey manny or switch manny.
Fakie manny's on something that's like that tall, like that one. Once you figure it out, it's pretty easy. But the flipping part makes it way scarier.
Yeah, I think for me, it makes sense. Just like do a regular manny, but backwards. But also just like if you touch down, you're going down. And I don't like to do things that give you any sort of chance of going all the way down.
I agree. It is a fun one when you figure it out. Just the fakie manny, the act of.
Mhm.
It's way easier than like a switch manny or any sort of switch mannying. That one's too hard to balance.
Yeah, the only sort of switch mannying I've ever done is one time years ago I did a nose manny.
Damn. That's sick.
Other than that, every other manny trick I've ever done in my life has been back truck, regular stance. Well, goofy stance, but you know what I mean.
You ever get jealous of people who do nose mannies? It looks so fucking fun. I don't even need to be able to do, a nollie flip, nose manny, flip or anything. I just want to be able to comfortably do a nose manny. And I can't. Like, it's so stressful even when I land it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I get jealous of it, but it does seem fun.
Mhm.
But the thing is that, like, even for people that are like really good at manuals, you still see them working for them sometimes, which is like, well, I don't know. Doesn't make me jealous of that. If that makes sense.
No, that's fair. But I've also seen people do manis really easily.
Yeah, but like even like Brock Grun as an example is who I was thinking of, where it's like, yeah, like I'd love to be able to flip nose mani like him. But then I've also seen him like work for mani tricks for like hours, the same way that I would.
Yeah, for sure. But I see him flip nose manual every single try. Like, perfect.
But him doing that is probably as fun for me as doing like a varial heel on flat or something, you know? Like it only seems fun because I can't do them.
That's true. Or like me doing like a just go home.
A caveman board slide or something. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's as fun for you as like a ragdoll.
No, it's me doing like a fucking VK50.
Yeah, precisely.
Throwback. I'm just saying things so it makes you have to put clips in here.
I'm not gonna do that.
Shit! No, I'm just kidding. We've been on it for a second, eh? 47 episodes? Is that what this is?
Yep. That's what this is. 47 weeks of this.
Damn. How do you feel?
I don't know. 47 weeks older than I did 47 weeks ago when we started. That's for damn sure.
You look younger. Or at least as young.
I still have the same amount of braces. My hair has grown. Facial hair has changed multiple times. Your hair has shrunk. Also, facial hair has changed multiple times, I would say.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have
a beard. Should we do a challenge for next week that we should do some sort of... It's not quite Halloween, but we could have a pre-Halloween dress-up party next episode?
I agree. Okay. Any sort of stipulation? Or wide open?
I think so. I think it's just figure out what you want to do and just go ahead and do it. If you want to dress normal, by all means, you could do the classic, I'm going as a skateboarder for Halloween that you don't do as a kid, you know?
Oh, I never did that one. But I was actually going to say, if you want to put a little box on it, we go as a skateboarder. Choose your skateboard. This is a skateboarding type show for the most part. Maybe we dress up as a skateboarder. Or someone related to skateboarding.
I think we should leave it open.
I think we should leave it closed.
Okay, fine then. I'll dress as a skateboarder. That'll be real fun.
No. Any skateboarder, anyone related to skating, someone that you think our greater skateboard audience would appreciate.
Like, you don't think that things like me spending a bunch of money on a chicken wig was fun? Like that type of thing?
I thought it was
would be
amazing.
Fun for next week? Or
I think that'd be... I think it'd be very fun. I mean, you want me to chicken wing?
Get a Sharpie and put a bat on my face, like I'm Braydon Szafranski.
Okay, I think we've given Braydon enough heck this episode. Okay,
I
will dress up as a skateboarder. You dress up as something super expensive.
Well, no, it's not about the price. That's the whole idea. Is that you don't need to tell me that you're dressing up as a skateboarder. It's a free for all early Halloween practice run next week.
That's a good call.
You could be you could be a BMXer. You could be whatever. And
I'm going to dress up as Frankie Hill just to stoke out Gnarls Barkley.
You should. Yeah, I'm going to dress as Redhead Steve.
Oh, damn, you have to tie it way tight back there.
Yeah, that actually would be... that. I feel like him and I kind of wear like similar kits anyways. And I only have seen short snippets of him from putting together last week's episode. But
yeah, I've only seen him really up close filming himself, so I don't really have a good handle on Redhead Steve.
Yeah, either way... I think that's a great way to end this episode.
I think so too. Ending it is the great way to end it, right?
Yeah, shout out once again to the Rosen family for their support, and to all the other families that have supported us along this journey of the last 47 weeks.
I tend to agree. Josh's mom, I think we've done right by her since our early stumblings.
Yeah, I feel like she kind of... We gave her that apology and she took it, and, I haven't seen any comments since, so I have a feeling she hasn't stuck around this whole time. But maybe.
How many people in the world do you think have watched every episode of this show?
Like 3 or 4, maybe even
and
less.
And like one's you. I haven't even watched every episode.
Yeah, I think it's like Jared, Brock, or not Brock, sorry. Maybe Brock. But I think Jared,
Mitch is pretty on it.
Everett,
Taya.
Maybe Josh. Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah, not very many.
Yeah, but it's cool because they're gonna live on the internet forever, and 10 years from now we can go back and watch. And anyways,
get fired.
Gotta go.
Bye.
Bye, Whammy Grandma.